Hey YouTube, it's Cobalt. So I'm just going to do a quick video here going over my Honor Defense Honor Guard 9mm Subcompact. Um, I just haven't gotten around to this video and or wasn't able to do this video. Um, but yeah, this is just a small little striker fired 9mm. It's got two magazines that it came with, a 7 round and an 8 round. Um, it's got nice texture on the grip. It's got a metal trigger. Um, yeah, it's a nice little gun. These are not obviously the original sights. These are the True Glow. What is it? The TFX, I think, that has both the tritium and the fiber optic. So it's good for low light and no light conditions. Um, yeah, I've had this gun for 5 to 6 years thereabouts, and sorry about if the. I don't know how this lighting is going to work. I'm just trying something new. But hopefully this comes out a little bit better than the Beretta 92X Centurion video. But yeah, anyway, so I got this gun, like I said, 5 or 6 years ago, and I've had it ever since. Uh, and it's been a daily carry, both on my body and in my car before we had constitutional carry here in Texas. So I'd like to quickly address, the whole, oh, well, they're not drop safe. Well, the rumor is, and I understand that they did prove that they do have issues, some of them. But with this particular firearm that I own, this was before we had constitutional carry, kept in a glove box, and I drive with a purpose. So this was flung around the glove box while I was driving, and it was always carried with a chamber loaded. Um, and you know what? I know it's hit the side of my glove box with some force, and I've heard people say, "Oh, only the slightest bump will set it off." Well, no, that's not true. And I've also done my own testing with a rubber mallet. Now, I didn't go so far as to break the gun by hitting the back of it, but I did hit it with what I consider to be reasonable and considerable force, and it didn't drop the sear. So take that as you will. If you buy one or have one, your mileage may vary. This one was not sent in to have the voluntary upgrade, as they call it, done. I didn't have it at that time. It was, quote unquote, in jail. Um, but yeah, so like I said, it's a good little pistol, and it's my daily carry. I have other guns in my rotation, but when I need something that's small and light and good for deep concealment, or at least a type of concealment where I'm really not worried at all about them, other people seeing the pistol, um, I use this in conjunction with I believe it's a Pro Tuck or Pro Carry holster that you can tuck in. It's one of those holsters you can use with a tucked in shirt. Um, and that is how I go about my business usually. If I decide to not open carry that day. Um, but yeah, it's a good little pistol. At the range, it's had thousands of rounds through it at this point. And I think I've only had one malfunction. And I'm just trying to remember, like, if that was the only one, because it's had so few out of those thousands of rounds, and I'm pretty sure that was the only one, and it was just a failure to feed, um, or failure to go to battery, more specifically. But that was the only issue I've had from it. Um, as far as quality-wise, part of the impetus for replacing the sights was because I was adjusting the sights one day, and when I was screwing it back in, it stripped. So that wasn't very pleasant, but like I said, I had been considering getting the TFX sights for a while anyway, to just upgrade it in general from standard irons. And yeah, so it worked out. But yeah, like I said, just haven't gotten around to and slash haven't been able to do this video. But I just want to go ahead and get it done now. So, Honor Defense, Honor Guard, Subcompact 9mm. It was a great buy, and I haven't regretted it. So, Cobalt out.